We back. How's it going? How's it going? Everybody go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and get into a little something, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I am Willie Williams. In case you're new around here, this is the Willie Williams Show, the Nightly News Show on this wonderful, oh man, what is that? On this wonderful SCD Friday, August the 1. August the 1, 20 to 25. Yeah, it's time to pay people. Go ahead on to pay people. Everybody done got their checks. Everybody got their checks and done cashed them because like it's 7 o'clock. So pretty much people done got off at 4 or 5 o'clock. They done went around there, done grabbed their check, done cashed their check, whether they got to go to the liquor store or something because everybody don't have direct deposit. If you got direct deposit, you got paid last night into today, so you ain't really got to worry about it. But the people got to cash their check. Damn it, if it's 7 o'clock, you done already made it around to the corner store that cash checks and stuff. So everybody got their paper. Everybody got their papers, so now we go online or on your way home, you got your little money orders and stuff like that right there. Go ahead and drop the money orders off inside of the mail and all that. How y'all do stuff if you're not doing stuff online. There is no excuses. Shout out to Fifi for the $10 cash app challenge. I appreciate that right there, y'all. We got a challenge going on out here in these streets. Shout out to the Method to My Madness for the $10 super chat. They're getting the challenge started early. Say it's Friday, y'all. Pass the plate. Y'all go on the pass the plate around. I need to support. Shout out to D Nights 87 for being a member for 6 months. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations for being around here, standing strong. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all come on in and help play. I hit that thumbs up button. I'm not gonna hold you until 100. Not gonna hold you to 100, but we would love to get to 100 really fast. Really fast. We only have 45. I need for you good people to go ahead on, just keep hitting the like, thumbs up, share button, however you want to call it. Let people know that we is live around here. Y'all know they not pushing. They're not pushing my notifications outside. And this is the doggone shame. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $10 cash app. Say, cause you is a double O player. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Shout out to Simone for the $10 cash app. Challenge accepted for this player. I appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all for all the support that y'all be giving the player, man. Got to be more careful. Will you have somebody hate watching the show after the midday news? I watched the live stream and they watched the video that got your stream shut down and nothing happened to their stream. Hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute. You got somebody hate watching the show after the midday news. I watched a live stream and they watched the video that they got your screen shut down. Yeah. There's people out here who did the exact same thing. Their screen still up. Yeah. I'm sorry. Listen, whoever is hate watching the player, I am so sorry. I ain't did nothing, man. Listen, that baby ain't mine. Man, if y'all think that baby mine, that baby not mine, lady. And listen, I'm not your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Why is people upset with me? If I've said anything to harm anyone mentally, spiritually, if I have done any of these things, right now, I am telling you, I'm sorry. I don't even know you, and I'm sorry. I don't understand. We can have a conversation though if you would like to. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $10 cash app. It said por la cocho sucio en esosa Carlos. Y'all know I'm bilingual too out here in these streets. Thank you. Thank you for that right there. Somebody please, break that there down and let us know what has been said out here in these streets. Shout out to Prophet May for the $10 cash app. Say day one supporter Raw is Law. Say best show on YT. I appreciate that right there for real though. For the dirty monkey in these streets. That's what he had to say. I appreciate that. We got to call people who they is. They out here trying to handle a player, trying to make a player look bad. Now, why is this thing not sliding up? Hold on, got to cut that there off. Y'all, it's storming. It's storming in Florida. Florida, my state, stay in your ground state, spit your go home state. Please don't run up. We're in fifth of our life state. It raining. Rain, go away, come. Now, why is that not go? Come back another day. Yeah, baby. Got that right there. Shout out to the Memphis of Madness for being a member for 2 months. He say, is you gonna be around here tomorrow, Pastor? Yeah. I'll be around here tomorrow. But what I want you good people to know, I just may go live on the number 4 channel. If I remember, I'm going to go live on the number 4 channel instead of this channel. I got to get the numbers up somewhere else, too, because y'all see how they just played with me on Wednesday. They may try to take this channel down. You know what I'm saying? I really, really don't know. You said, Willie, I would, but I don't get paid till the 10th. It don't matter when you get paid. It don't matter when you get paid. I appreciate you being around here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Hell, as long as you're doing the free stuff, hit the thumbs up and the share button. I appreciate everybody. I sure enough do. Hey, let's go on and get into it a little bit, man. Let's go on and get into it a little bit. And due to them doing what they had done did to me on Wednesday, it had me down on Wednesday and Thursday, you know what I'm saying? I have just a lot of news. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the majority of the news. Well, most of it, because I got so much of it, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to try to do what we can do out here in these streets. Before we go on and jump into the little main thing about what had them transpired, because we're trying to get some more people in the building. Right up as of now, we only live on YouTube. Later on, we gonna be live everywhere else. And that's how we gonna close out the show everywhere else. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Links in the description. We searching. I don't know if we hadn't caught these sugars yet, but we is searching. The police is searching for alleged attackers. Attackers out here wearing swimsuits. You babies out here in swimsuits in Southeast D.C. done attacked some doggone body. They said Maryland teens is charged for a TikTok door knock challenge. Got to be more careful. Here we go.
Tonight, D.C. police are asking for help tracking down 2 suspects in swimsuits. Detectives tell us they forced their way into an apartment here on Central Avenue in Southeast last week and went on the attack. And in the video, you can see they weren't wearing much.
Our Walter Morris caught up with the victim who fought back. It is a story you will only see on News 4.
Say, Willie, I got your back. Down with the infidels. That's so up. That's what's up.
DC cops say they're burglars in bikinis. Detectives say these ladies wearing very little attacked a woman inside of her apartment and got more than what they bargained for.
I'm not saying I'm dangerous, but like you see the area I'm living in, and you would think that I will be like, I was just say there like taking the whole stuff. No.
Days later, we caught up with the resident who gave those suspects in swimsuits a reason to run. No shirt, no shoes, no pants, but they got a problem.
I'm over here telling you the kid is with me and they don't care. So that's when, I moved over and I grabbed the knife, and that's when I stabbed her with it.
Cops say it all went down here on Central Ave Southeast last Thursday. In the video, you can see the twosome in 2 pieces walk up to the building around 7:30.
They came and they knocked.
She says she opened the door because she thought it was her sister, but it didn't take long to realize they weren't fam. They came to fight.
She had a ski mask on.
You say they wasn't fam? They came to fight.
So, I was like, I realized it was weird. Tried to close the door. She came and she was like, I'm sorry. Like, she literally said, I'm sorry, and then threw the first punch. She was holding on to my hair and punching like the back of my head because she was holding my head down.
But these bikini bandits picked the wrong one. The 20-year-old squaring up, grabbing a knife to defend herself and her 4-year-old niece, who was standing feet away and wound up getting bruised in the brawl.
She said the 20-year-old squared up, and I like what you had to say. She did the whole interview in her drawers. Because those is drawers, in case y'all don't know. A lot of y'all may call them booty shorts or something like that right now. But those drawers, on national television.
I have my niece with me. I don't think anybody would stay still having their baby. It's a freaking little girl.
She says she called the cops after they ran off because she thought she stabbed the one in the black tee. And news of the apartment ambush leaving neighbors like Jerry McIntyre stunned.
That's crazy. We need more security in the area. And the building needs to be more locked, secure.
So here
Need to be more locked. Listen. He probably watched that video about 2-3 times. Can you run that there back for me? The girl got on bikinis.
they are again. One was last seen appearing to be wearing a black shirt over a bathing suit with shoulder-length dark hair. The other, a pink bikini and some sort of ski mask, both barefoot.
I didn't care about me. Like, it didn't even hurt. But my thing is, you hurt my knees.
While the search continues, this aunt-turned-Avenger has a message for these ladies who punch.
They're stupid. Like, the one hitting me had no ski mask on. So that's a stupid mistake, first of all. The second girl recording the whole thing had a ski mask on. So it didn't make sense.
And neighbors say those women
Just stupid. He said that baby thick.
hopped into a getaway car that was waiting for them. Again, if you know who they are, call MPD. In the district,
They showed us her moose knuckle the whole time. But we could kind of see it, but we kind of can't see it at some angles and stuff like that because she's keeping her legs closed.
no shirt, no shoes,
Keeping her thighs
no pants, but they got the
She's
problem.
scrubbing.
I'm over here telling you the kid is with me and they don't care. So that's when, I moved over and I grabbed the knife. And
20 years old. Now, somebody had done said that this old fupa. Now, if you paying attention to her movement, you see that she got a little belly because belly keep moving and stuff like that. She's not flat stomach is what I'm trying to told you, and she 20. Why y'all young girls out here just ain't like together? Like, why y'all ain't got like nice shapes? And I want to say something to y'all who is square side and don't have this don't have the hips. If you is a chick who don't have the hips, no fear. Willie is here to help. Stay as small as possible. The more weight you gain, the worse it looks. If you square from here, if you flat from like here down to back the top of your thigh, you need to weigh as less as possible. The more weight you have, this stays the same. This right here does not round out. It don't do that. This stays square and it does not look good. I don't care what outfit you got on. I don't care what anybody else saying. You so sexy, you so beautiful. That shit don't look good. I'm trying to help. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Ladies, if y'all was gonna knock on people's stuff and try to fight, don't have on the ski masks. Don't be smart. Don't do all that stuff. Don't wear the ski mask. Let us see who you is. Let us see who you is. I wonder if that baby who had done got stabbed still living. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ran up on that doggone girl and got what she wasn't looking for. And now she hurt and in trouble when they catch up with her. Moving right along, they're going on out here to Kansas City. How many thumbs up we got? How many thumbs ups we got? What we looking at? We at 80? We at 80. Okay. You say, well, it's the food. Yeah, it is the food. So, like, we got to cut back. We got to cut back on the food. We got to start doing more sit-ups, ladies, squats. Players, if y'all trying to get a booty too, you can do squats and stuff like that. If you're trying to get your glutes big, go ahead on and do the squats, you know what I'm saying? And tighten up your core. That's what they be out here saying. But anyway, we got a little situation, man. We're going on out here to Kansas City. Yeah, a man is caught on camera shooting. Like on the camera. He out here shooting. Now he done, what is it saying? Killing two brothers. Oh, wait a minute. We already did this hit in. Let me, wait. Is this the same video that I just did? Oh.
In a Kansas City
I am so
convenience
sorry.
store.
I wasn't supposed to play this one back again because we already did. It, but it's something about this one. Oh, wait.
Back, then went back.
Oh, I was thinking that this was an update. I thought that this was an update, but it's not even an update, so it's wrong. Let me erase, get that off my screen real quick. I had all this lined up to be all cute. Oh, this is the one that I was trying to get y'all because I did see somebody shooting in a doggone store. And y'all know that we be stupid. Y'all know that we just be plumb fools out here. They say crisis in the city. We're going to call it crisis in the city out here. Grab that. Bam. Got that. We have a suspect, or at least we looking for a suspect. who was just shooting inside of a gas station. I don't know why he was shooting inside of a gas station in Baltimore, which is a beautiful city where nothing happens. I don't know why, but something happened.
Police need your help to identify this armed robbery suspect. The person was caught on camera opening fire inside a
I didn't do that.
Baltimore gas station.
Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor spoke with a gas station employee who claims it all started over a stolen snack cake. Rebecca.
You fool stole a snack cake.
Marion Kai, this Exxon employee, he tells me that this $1 snack was at the center of this shooting. He says shopliftings happen here daily, but this time it almost turned deadly.
They still sell zebras? I ain't know that they were still selling zebras.
It happens all day.
Inside the Exxon gas station on West Mulberry Street, employees say shoplifting never seems to stop, especially when students are out on summer break.
That's the only reason why they come to the store, to steal.
But this Monday, around 9:30 p.m., a minor crime taking a terrifying turn.
Young kid came in the store, got caught stealing, got caught in the act.
Surveillance video shows the suspect holding what appears to be an armful of stolen snacks. He turns to leave the store, but then comes back, brandishing a gun.
We tried to go after, and when we went after, he turned around and started firing. To shoot over a little Debbie, a zebra cake, I don't know. It don't make sense to me, it really don't.
Thankfully, workers were able to duck for cover, and no one was injured, though one bullet struck and dented a microwave behind the counter.
It's $1, a cake.
This employee arguing the incident points to a growing problem.
So they really gotta put a certain amount in the boxes every day, because that's the only way they can really control like how much they take.
He says while theft has long been an issue, the offenders are becoming younger and the crimes increasingly violent.
High school and middle school, it's really that's the main issue. The young kids, it's just they out of control.
As for this suspect, police have yet to identify him or confirm his age and are asking your help in tracking him down, hopefully before he can strike again.
They do it for the clout, just to say they did it. They got futures, but the way they going now, they might not even see it.
And anyone with any information on this case is asked to call police, or if you would prefer to remain anonymous, you can always call Metro Crime Stoppers. Their contact information can be found in this story.
Y'all call Metro Crime Stoppers. Now this fool, and I was kind of thinking that Buddy may be, I thought that he was like in his young 20s or something like that right there. No. Him a teenager with that thing on him. So he think that the person who had done yelled at him, hey, stop stealing, or whatever Buddy had done said to him, that the dude wasn't supposed to say anything about him stealing from the store. Him get upset like a little girl, and then pull that thing out and shot. So what this is telling us is, for one, y'all better have that thing on you at all times. For two, y'all be telling me, Willie, they just kids. No. Say something to one of their little asses, 9 times out of 10, they got that found. I just want to let y'all know, if you say something to them, have that fire and be ready to pull it. You got to beat them to the punch. You say something to them and they go to reach it, you better pull that thing out and dump on them. I understand, but I don't want to kill no kid. That kid have no issues with killing you. Let me say that there again, because so many people will be like, but I don't want to kill nobody, especially a kid. Why is it especially a kid? Why do we put children above the people who pay taxes? Why is children, or why do we speak as children, or why do we speak about children as if they're more important than the adults who is paying all the bills out here in these streets? Why do we do that? And then in y'all's communities, in these safe communities, y'all should be happy that the little youngins keep knocking each other off. In places like Baltimore, to where it is a real safe city safe communities, I do believe that y'all need to be happy when the L ends and or the Y ends is knocking each other off. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. Say just popping in. Say family reunion here in Houston. Tell your whole family that the Willie Williams Show. Say hello, hello, hello. Come on around here and subscribe. Don't be afraid. Tell them don't be afraid. Bam. Look here. Now, if the player from behind the counter would have went on head on the shot, guess what people in the community, in this good, safe Baltimore community, would be out here saying? He shot him over a debit cake. That's what they would have said about the person behind the counter who was getting shot at and maybe returned fire. If he would have returned fire and popped him. Yeah, killed the young black boy over a damn dollar cake. That's what the community would have been saying. I promise you, I know these people. For real, for real. Yeah. So this is what you're dealing with in these safe communities. Safe is the key word. In these safe communities. Because, yeah, we don't want to bad talk a place like Baltimore. Shout out to Buddy right here. Buddy in the yellow shirt is pointing out, no, dog, like they steal every day. Like this is every day. How can you run a business? How can you run a business when you're being stolen from every single day? Now, I know what y'all think. Well, damn it, it's just a dollar cake here, $2 cake there, a dollar cake here. No, they steal every day between the middle school and the high school. So there's multiple people stealing every day. You're going to be out of business in no time. Now, you know what else crazy? If they was to lock the doors or have somebody who is controlling the door and maybe only let 2 in at a time, and then the person behind the counter is watching those 2, the community will then say this is racist. This is what they will say in the community. Although the place is being robbed every single day, according to what Buddy said. Now, I think because at night, they use this little box right here to put your money in. You get your product, put the money out. Give me the money. It's such and such. Put your money in. Let me get that there. When I swipe your card or something like that right there, and yeah. I give you your product and give you your card back. This is what they need to do in the daytime. This is literally what they need to do in the daytime. And listen, because they have been getting robbed every day for so long, they need to add 5 cents, 5 cents to all of their items. Willie, why should they add 5 cents? They should add 5 cents to all of their items because it's going to take another person, another employee to walk around and pick up the items that they want that's off the floor, that's on the floor. If they want like 2-3 debit cases, it's going to take somebody else that's not behind the counter to go ahead on and shop the items. So they need to raise the shit at least 5 cents. I'm going to say about 5, maybe even 10 cents. Especially on all snacks. It's on all the stuff here, the stuff that they've been stealing. Raise them up 5 to 10 cents so they can hurry up and get their money back, and so they can pay to have 2 people on shift. I'm just saying, move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I know, but they're gonna be raising. They jack the price up. They should jack the price up. Because it's been, the children know this way you can go out and steal. So that means the adults know that the kids is down there stealing. And they're not stopping their children from stealing. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. What's going on back around here? Let's get them there out the way. What is this? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say something about little buddy. But we gotta jump into We're gonna do this. How many thumbs up we got? Is we over yet? We 29 past the hour. We at 99. I need one more. Right? Because we like close. It's like we like right there. I need one more. Come on, do a player solid. Do a player solid. Let me bring this down so I can see. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100. 100 by 29 after the hour. Hell is better than nothing. Y'all done made it. Y'all done made it. Y'all done made it. Now, since we got 100 in the building, let's go ahead on and talk about this tragedy, because this is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. It's no laughing matter. No laughing matter. A lot of you good people would be upset if it was to happen to you, and rightfully so, because this has to do with your child. Your child. We have a 2-year-old that dies from choking, and they say choking on a meatball. At the YMCA, and I'm guessing that the YMCA is a daycare. YMCA is a daycare. Gonna put a little play up on the screen. This little player here, right here, he had to lost his life. He lost his life behind choking at the daycare, YMCA, meatball. Got it. The mother is about to speak. She's about to speak, and she's just tore up, as she should be, because her child is deceased. Here we go.
Now at 6, a 2-year-old boy is dead, and his mother is looking for answers tonight. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Brent Harton.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Today we're hearing from the mother of that boy. Her son died from choking on food at the YMCA daycare in New Britain.
And she says she was never contacted by the daycare when her son began choking. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules spoke with the mother and has what the YMCA is sharing about this incident.
Tuesday was a normal day for Shamira Cook as she dropped her 2-year-old son off at daycare. Just 3 hours later, she says an unimaginable nightmare began.
I don't have nothing left for my son's shirt. I don't even want to take a shower because I got his scent on my skin.
Shamira Cook says she dropped her son, Santi Reynolds, off to daycare at the YMCA in New Britain just before 9 Tuesday morning. She says just before noon, she was contacted by a director at the daycare, telling her that her son choked on a meatball. She was told that he was being worked on and that everything was okay, but she needed to come down to the daycare. When Cook and her fiance got to the daycare, she says it was everything but okay.
And when I get to the daycare, it's all the first responders. And the daycare, all the staff is running around, crying and just scattering everywhere.
Then her fiance was met with a horrifying sight.
And when me and his father, Asani Reynolds, turned the corner to go in his room, they had my son on the floor doing CPR, and he was already intubated before we got there. And nobody called me beforehand.
A New Britain official confirmed that a 911 call came into dispatch at 11:44 a.m. for a child choking. Cook says she was never contacted by the daycare until after EMS was called. In a press release, the YMCA says, quote, YMCA New Britain staff responded immediately and followed all emergency procedures, including administering age-appropriate first aid and calling 911. Emergency services were contacted and the child's family was immediately notified and involved throughout the process. Cook says this statement is simply untrue.
I got the phone call at 11:47. The phone call was less than a minute long. There's no way from 11:30 to 11:47 you in contact with me this whole time with me living 3 minutes down the street.
Christopher Murray, Cook's attorney, says all they want now is answers.
Right now we want to see 3 things. Number 1, what does the medical examiner's report say? Number 2, what does the police report say? Number 3, I'm sure DCF is going to do an investigation, and we want to get answers from them to find out what happened, why this tragedy happened.
Cook is a veteran, now pregnant with her 3rd child. As she prepares to bury her 2-year-old son, she says she wants him to be remembered as kind and loving.
I just want them to remember my son as being a sweet boy. A sweet boy that was just kind and so playful.
DCF did confirm to Fox 61 that they're conducting a joint investigation with the Office of Early Childhood and law enforcement. In New Britain, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
I want to say, back that up. I want to shout this baby out for something.
Son off at daycare. Just 3 hours later, she says an unimaginable nightmare began.
I don't have nothing left for my son's shirt. I don't even want to take a shower because I got his scent on my skin.
Shamira Cook says she dropped her son, Santi Reynolds, off to daycare at the YMCA in New Britain just before 9 Tuesday morning. She says,
You say New Britain is a dump?
Just before noon, she was contacted by a director at the daycare, telling her that her son choked on a meatball. She was told that he was being worked on and that everything was okay, but she needed to come down to the daycare. When Cook and
Everything all right. Just come on down here. Baby that just choked on a little something. It's nothing. Told her that the baby was straight.
And her fiance got to the daycare. She says it was everything but okay.
And when I get to the daycare, it's all the first responders and the daycare. All the staff is running around, crying and just scattering everywhere.
Then her fiance was met with a horrifying sight.
And when me and his father, Asani Reynolds, turned the corner to go in his room.
That's what I want to shout that baby out for. That's what I want to shout that baby out for. It seems to me that that baby respects a man and that baby respects her fiance and respects the father of her child to where we know his name. We know his name. Not just that the child has a father and the father's in the child's life. No. We know the father's name. She's not out here, I do it all by myself. Me and my fiance, my baby father, him, he got a name too.
Everywhere.
Then her fiance was met with a horrifying sight.
And when me and his father, Asani Reynolds.
And his father, hell, she didn't even say baby's father. Say me and his father. Yeah, he said that baby ain't got on no makeup. You say you like her. Yeah. That baby ain't on no makeup. But she's also a vet.
Turned the corner to go in his room. They had my son on the floor doing CPR, and he was already intubated before we got there. And nobody called me beforehand.
A New Britain official confirmed that a 911 call came into dispatch at 11:44 a.m. for a child choking. Cook
Her phone call came into dispatch at 11:44. She said that they called her at 11:47.
says she was never contacted by the daycare until after EMS was called. In a press release.
Yeah. So that makes sense. If she can confirm 47 after the hour and they done told us it's confirmed that it's 44, what they call the ambulance, then she's right.
The YMCA says, quote, YMCA New Britain staff responded immediately and followed all emergency procedures, including administering age-appropriate first aid and calling 911. Emergency services were contacted and the child's family was immediately notified and involved throughout the process. Cook says this statement is simply untrue.
I got the phone call at 11:47. The phone call was less than a minute long. There's no way from 11:30 to 11:47 you in contact with me this whole time with me living 3 minutes down the street.
Now, I see what you're saying. To say, Willie, do she got any tears? Well, there is a longer video, and I decide not to play the longer video, which, hell, maybe I should have just played the longer video, the longer interview, to where she was crying. Yeah, that's why I didn't say that baby ain't got no tears, but she was crying. Let's go ahead on to another one. Here we go. That's it.
Family in New Britain is searching for answers after they say their little boy died at a daycare in the city.
Absolutely heartbreaking for them. Your reporter, Taylor Knight, live outside the YMCA where this all happened. Taylor, what are you learning this morning?
Tracy and Caitlin at YMCA, you see behind me here, is closed today following the death of that 2-year-old. His mother says that he was a healthy little boy and she does not understand how this could happen. Shamira Cook says she dropped her 2-year-old son Santi off at daycare yesterday morning. A couple hours later, she says she got a call that her son was choking on a piece of food, but that he was okay. But she says he was not okay. When she arrived at the YMCA, first responders were doing CPR on Santi, and he did not make it.
Yeah, what state is New Britain in?
We reached out to New Britain's mayor. We were sent this statement. A 911 call came into the dispatch center at 11:44 a.m. today for a child choking at the YWCA, to which MBFD, MBEMS, and MBPD all responded. We were told to get more information from the YWCA directly. We contacted the CEO, but there has been no response.
All we got was a sorry from a director. Now I gotta bury my son at 2 years old.
The YWCA posted on social media that they will be reopening when it is appropriate to do so. We have contacted both the New Britain Police and Fire Departments for more information about this, but we have not heard back at this point this morning. Once we do get more information, we will bring it to you on air and online at
Okay, so New Britain is in Connecticut. You say calling her 3 minutes later sounds reasonable. Yeah. Because if your child is choking, we're going through the phases of getting your child to stop choking. You know what I'm saying? And then after we feel like the child is not, in harm's way anymore, okay, one of y'all call the mama them to let her know what had done happened on out here, but the baby screamed. You know what I'm saying? But I got a question though, because if they know that he was choking on a meatball and they stopped him from choking on a meatball, then how did he continue to be choking on something? So we're gonna have to find out about this right here after the
now it's 6:02
autopsies. That's what we're gonna have to see.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna play a little bit of the interview where she outside.
Okay, I'm ready.
See, I gotta turn it up some. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what she talking about.
Okay.
Oh, she ain't got on no makeup. Oh, she's cute in the face.
My name is Shamira Cook, and yesterday morning I dropped my son off at daycare. His name is Santi Reynolds. Dropped him off at 8:55, and I received a phone call at 11:47 from the director saying that my son choked on a meatball and that they're working on him and that everything's okay, but we need you here. And when I get to the daycare, it's all the first responders and the daycare, all the staff is running around crying and just scattering everywhere.
Let me ask y'all something. If they contacted her, why would they need her there if they're saying that this transpired but the child is okay? What do they need her there to do? Why would they even say that if, okay, we had an incident, this is what happened, but why would we need for you to come on around here? Something strange about that right there. Go ahead.
And when me and his father, Asani Reynolds, turned the corner to go in his room, they had my son on the floor doing CPR, and he was already intubated before we got there.
What does intubated mean? Let's see. Intubated. Intubated is a medical procedure where a tube is inserted down the throat. So y'all know when y'all be watching the movies and they say tube them, to where they put the little thing in your throat and they put that tube down to put you on in there. Most commonly known as a trachea. A trachea in your throat. That's what they had done did to the 2-year-old.
And nobody called me beforehand. I had to see my son laying there.
I don't understand that part there. She said, and nobody called her beforehand, but you just said that they called you and let you know that the child was choking, meatball, come on up here, but the child's straight. She said by the time they got there and she saw that the child was already incubated, she said that nobody called her beforehand, but you just said that they called you beforehand. That's why you got down there, or that's why you went down there. Maybe I'm missing it. Here we go.
He wasn't breathing. And everybody was just running around, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. And at some point, the EMS closed his room. And the director came out of nowhere, hugging me, saying he's fine, he's breathing. But when they're closing the door like that, I just know something's wrong. There's no way my son is breathing if they're closing the door and the blinds is down.
Good point.
My son was flatlining repeatedly in front of me. And this is all after being told everything was okay, that they was working on him before I got there. And I only lived 3 minutes from the daycare. All they had to do was just call me. They had to just call me.
But I'm not understanding. They called you. What does she mean? If the ambulance got called at 44, she got called at 47. They called you, sugar. I don't understand why she keeps saying if they would have just called me. They did. That's a good question there to say, why isn't the husband doing this interview? Why is she even talking to the news? The husband should be speaking, no one else. It's a good point.
Even if they didn't know how to do the Heimlich, I work in a hospital, I could do it.
Wait a minute. Even if they didn't know how to do the Heimlich. I work in a hospital. We ain't have to know that you work in a hospital. You said that the EMS was already there. The EMS was already there because she said the EMS, they closed the door. Even if they didn't know how to do the Heimlich, I could have done the Heimlich.
I could get it out, and no one called to even give me that chance. No one gave me no chance to even get to my son. They let 15 minutes go by, and my son is gone.
They let 15 minutes. So is she? So hold on. So she's saying that she found out that they waited 15 minutes to call her. Is that what she's telling us now? You say they waited 15 minutes. Well, if they waited 15 minutes, then that would have mean 15 minutes before they even call EMS then, right? I'm guessing.
Get to my son. They let 15 minutes go by, and my son is gone.
But they would, lady, don't nobody call the parents if there is a daycare to call and say your child choking. Can you come up here? Do you have any type of training to do the Heimlich on your child? Baby, don't nobody do that. Come on now. Damn it, our hearts go out to you, sugar, but don't nobody do that. So we got to be more realistic. I know you're hurting and you're going through a little something, but with what you're saying, that's not reality.
They gave me no chance to even get to my son. They let 15 minutes go by, and my son is gone before anybody even get him to the hospital. I watched my son flatline for over an hour at the hospital. He tried. He kept trying. He just couldn't do it.
She watched her child flatline at the hospital for over an hour. I'm so confused now. She say all this shit happened at the daycare at first. Because she got called to the daycare. He said that the EMS was at the daycare. He said they closed the door. The head man said, hey, everything's going to be all right. But if you close in the door and the blinds is down, that lets you know that everything is not right. So at what point did y'all go to the hospital? I'm not. And then she said, well, they waited 15 minutes. When? I don't hear where's the 15 minutes at? Or is she saying that they waited 50? Yeah, like I was saying, did they wait 15 minutes to call EMS? And why in the hell would you wait 15 minutes? If they waited 15 minutes to call EMS, it don't take that long to figure out that somebody choking and you can't stop them from choking. So you maybe need to call somebody now, like in the beginning, like not 15 minutes. Like
I watched my son flatline for over an hour at the hospital. He tried. He kept trying. He just couldn't do it.
I've watched too many movies. She says she watched her child flatline for over an hour. I don't think that this is not one doctor who will not have called it. And what I mean by called it, pronounced dead. She say watch them flatline for over an hour. You got to understand how long an hour is. That means that they're trying to save him. They're trying to save him. He coming back, then he flatline. He coming back, and then he flatline. No. You say, Willie, he was already dead before he got to the hospital. They just went through the procedures until she got there. That sounds more right to me. That sounds like what I'm even used to seeing on television. He says she could have done a better job than the first responders. This is why her husband should be talking. Got a great point. Damn, sister. So, all right, bam. So it started at 11:30. If she was notified at 47, the EMS was notified at 44. That's what she's saying. So it popped off at 11:30. Got it. You say the Negro died 100 times. I don't know. Won't nail doctor keep going and you keep flatlining? We not gonna do that. I don't know.
No.
I can't hear the question, y'all.
Nobody reached out to us. No one called us. Even the EMS looked to the staff when they got him on a gurney to rush him to the ambulance and asked if anybody was willing to ride with us to the hospital, and nobody stepped forward except for one of the staff members that was able to do CPR on my son, and he wasn't even his teacher. And just to think that nobody was willing to even bother to even get in there with him. They was there the whole time. You can at least have the decency to ride with my son.
Damn, nobody wanted to ride with Shawty? Now that's deep. Wow.
And at least give us some type of answers, but no one even bothered calling.
So nobody bothered. See how confusing this shit is? What do you mean nobody bothered calling when y'all got to they called you to come to the school? You say he was dead way before he got to the hospital. Oh, I can believe that now. But for what she's saying is, okay, nobody wanted to ride with him to the hospital. So then that takes me back to the beginning of the story to where she said that she was called and the people said that she needed to come on out to the school. That's why I had them say, what do you mean she got to come out to the school if y'all saying that everything is all right with the child? Your child was just smoking, choking. It didn't make any sense. Now she's saying that nobody wanted to ride to the hospital. But if a parent is there, why would they need an employee to ride to the hospital? Typically, it's especially a mama. Bitch, your mama getting in the ambulance. What is we talking about? I don't understand. You say it's not policy to ride in the ambulance, especially if a parent, that's what I'm saying. Right there is what I'm just saying. See, she's speaking on if she was not there when they were trying to transport the child to the hospital. Nobody wanted to ride with my baby. But if you told us that you was there, you or your fiance should have rode to the hospital, baby. I don't understand. Shout out to Jason again. This is why the husband or the fiance need to be talking.
Here the whole time, you can at least have the decency to
right,
ride with my son.
Watch it.
That nobody was willing to even bother to even get in there with him. They was there the whole time. You can at least have the decency to ride with my son and at least give us some type of answers, but no one even bothered calling.
She gonna mess up the case. This baby here gonna mess up the case. She might not finna be getting no money.
I don't have nothing left for my son's shirt. I don't even want to take a shower because I got his scent on my skin.
I can understand that, Barbara.
I'm just scared to take my clothes off because I guess this last smell I have on him. It's just...
Take the clothes off, just don't wash the clothes, baby.
And wish this on nobody.
I understand.
My son was only in daycare 3 hours and he was gone. The last memory I have of my son is him looking in the mirror and looking back at me when I was leaving out. If I would have known this would happen, I would have just kept my son home.
We would have never let our children go where we let our children go if we would have known that they would die. See, I don't like when people make that statement. If I would have known what was going to happen, I wouldn't have not sent my child. No shit. if I know that my child was gonna get hit by a train, I would have not let my child go outside that day. Like, that's common sense. Like, why do we make that statement? I don't understand that. I don't understand why we do it, but well, here, I do have some understanding of why we do it, and typically it's because we heard somebody else make the statement. You say she really not crying? No. Every now and then a tear will form up. You know what I'm saying? And she try to hold it up, and she'll wipe it. I've seen a few.
Just leaving out. If I would have known this would happen, I would have just kept my son home. I just came home from vacation with my son and my fiance and family.
Oh, yeah. You made a good point right there. When she just said came home with the son and the fiance. The reason why the fiance may not have been there doing the interview, maybe because it's not his child. But I don't know why he's not there, though. That says a lot of why he's not there. I don't know. You say she don't even wash her hair. I say, I bet it smells like a locker room. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. You say, Ben Crump is busy, sugar. Call him back in 6 months.
We just brought him to the beach for the first time last week. He touched the sand for the first time. And that was his first vacation. And 2 days into daycare, he's gone.
Oh, that was just his second day in daycare. Oh, wow. You say nobody rode in the ambulance because they would have answered questions and nobody wants to be responsible. That's a good one. That's a real, real good one. He say stepdaddy takes over as the man of the family. Yes, he say he should be talking for the family. He has taken on. Yeah. He should be speaking as the head. That's a fact.
Just don't get it. Oh, God. This is just a nightmare. I just feel like I'm sleeping. I just want to wake up. From this. I'm just beating myself up because I'm a veteran. And I took an oath to protect. And they didn't give me a chance to protect my son.
Stop. Right when there was silence, I was going to say she ran out of things to say, or is anybody else going to ask a question because they're leaving too much dead space? Because they left too much dead space, she had to create something else to say. I don't like when women do that. I've seen so many interviews, and I've noticed that a lot of them, they actually do it. If y'all give them a chance to just, like, it's some dead space, and she want to continue to receive the sympathy and maybe the empathy and stuff like that, she has to keep going. So she has to keep thinking of stuff to say to keep you interested in her heartache and what she's going through. Let me back it up just a second. Watch the dead air, and damn it, and I was gonna say something about it. Watch it. Because she said, "Oh God."
Don't get it.
See, she just don't get it.
Is it the daycare?
Watch
He's
it.
Gone. Just don't get it.
Just don't get it. 44 seconds. All is dead air. 44 seconds.
Oh God.
See? Oh God was 52
seconds. It's a nightmare.
seconds.
I just feel like I'm sleeping. I just want to wait.
10 seconds. It took her 10 seconds. She came up with something else to talk about to keep them intrigued and enthralled into what she has to say.
Up. I just want to wake up from this. I'm just beating myself up because I'm a veteran and I took an oath to protect, and they didn't give me a chance to protect my son.
Why she did the veteran thing? Like, why did she do the veteran thing? She could come up with nothing else. I feel so bad. I blame myself because I'm a veteran and I took an oath to save people and shit. What fuck that got to do with you? They didn't give me the opportunity. They wasn't supposed to give you the opportunity. This is not an opportunity for a soldier. This was not even your line of work, sugar. It just was not.
Beating myself up because I'm a veteran and I took an oath to protect, and they didn't give me a chance to protect my son. I just felt like I let my country down and I let my son down.
You let your country down because your child died in the hands of the daycare. You feel like you let your country down. Man, I wasn't even going to play this whole goddamn thing, but it is interesting. Go ahead.
Just felt like I let my country down and I let my son down. All they had to do was give me a chance to get to him. I have the training. They just had to give me a chance, and they didn't do it.
Baby, people, you supposed to have, listen, if you work at a daycare, you're supposed to be CPR certified. I don't know if it's in every state, but I do know, like in the great state of Florida, you were supposed to be CPR certified, and a part of the CPR training is Heimlich. The part of CPR training, which is also baby CPR or child's or infants and toddler CPR. We know how to do all ages. That's a CPR training. I don't know if it's like that in Cincinnati. Does daycare providers have to be CPR certified? Damn it. Hold on. Do daycare workers in Cincinnati have to be CPR certified? Yes, daycare workers in Cincinnati, Ohio, are required to be CPR certified according to the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services. So they were certified. But listen, sugar, if they wasn't certified, that's a bigger lawsuit. That's a bigger lawsuit. I'm just saying, because I know, damn it, I got to be certified out here in the goddamn street. Huh? I can have a daycare and all that fly shit. See, I know these type of things because I be trying to invest in some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to get my certificates in a lot of stuff because I be trying to do a lot of stuff and I be doing a lot of stuff. I'm just saying, sugar. So, all right, you've been to the military. You know CPR. You know Heimlich. They have not been to the military. They know daycare, so they know the Heimlich. If you certified. Now, if they not, you got a chance, baby. Go ahead. Yes, she sounds self-centered.
I have the training. They just had to give me a chance, and they didn't do it. I'm embarrassed to call myself a veteran. I'm supposed to protect.
I'm embarrassed to call myself. Your child died at the daycare. You embarrassed to call yourself a veteran? This has nothing to do with the service. Oh my God, I should have listened to the whole thing. Go ahead, sister.
You know, this is an unimaginable thing that has occurred. It's a parent's worst nightmare.
Her lawyer had to step in and say, not enough with the damn soldier shit. I'm embarrassed to call myself a soldier. What? Then don't ever call yourself a damn soldier, baby. No. Hell no. You're not finna do that there to our soldiers. Feeling bad about soldierism because you couldn't save your son who was not in your vicinity, who was at a damn daycare, who is CPR certified. Go ahead, though.
Drop your kid off and you can't bring him home. Chris?
And we're here. Vanessa Cardoza, myself, Chris Murray from the Heyman Law Firm. We're here to get answers for this young family because, as Vanessa said, this should never have happened. We want to perform a full investigation for the family, first and foremost, to get them the answers, not only that they need, but I think they deserve. They definitely deserve it under these circumstances. You
say, Willie, she is going through it. She doesn't actually know what to say, but the one thing that she do know how to say is it's about her. She do know how to do that. No matter what situation that a woman is in. Okay, not all, but the majority of women, no matter what situation that this in, they want to be self-centered. It is about them. That's one thing they will never forget to do. Make it about them.
Leave your 2-year-old son off and expect this to happen. You expect to pick them up safe and sound at the end of the day, and this should never have happened.
So right now, take us through what say you're looking for answers, obviously. What are some of the biggest questions right now as this all really starts?
Well, my client left her son in the care of the YMCA in New Britain. They should have taken care of this. This never should have happened.
I'm so glad you said that. I had to stop it because this is why we need a village sometimes. Listen. You say, Willie, if she knows the Heimlich, then she knows she can't give it to him. Oh, damn. I forgot his age. He says he's too young and can break his ribs or even his chest cavity. Oh, that's a good one because there is a certain age that you cannot do the Heimlich. What ages can't you do the Heimlich? Damn it. What ages you can't do the Heimlich on? I think it's like that right there. The Heimlich maneuver, which involves abdominal thrust, is not recommended from infants 12 months or younger. For choking emergencies in infants under 1, a different method involving the blowback, the blow to the back. The back blows and the chest thrusts is for anyone over the age of 1, including toddlers and adults. The Heimlich maneuver can be performed. Well, hell, because he's 2, she could have done it. She could have done it because he was 2, he was not 1. So, all right. So, you said something that made me have to go back and get reinformed, which was a good thing. But she could have given the Heimlich because the child is 2 years old. But that's something that, in case y'all don't know, there's a certain age for the Heimlich, but now we all know. But I hadn't forgot. Good job.
Right now we want to see 3 things. Number 1, what does the medical examiner's report say? Number 2, what does the police report say? Number 3, I'm sure DCF is going to do an investigation, and we want to get answers from them to find out what happened, why this tragedy happened, because we all can agree this never should have happened.
In the last 15 minutes or so, YMCA sent a statement. I'm not sure if you saw it, but they essentially said their staff followed the correct protocol. They were in contact with the family the whole time, which is not what you're saying. So I guess
no.
What's your response to that?
Oh yeah, and she's pregnant now.
No, they were not in contact with me the whole time. I mean, lunchtime for my son's classroom is like 11:30. I got the phone call at 11:47. The phone call was less than a minute long. There's no way from 11:30 to 11:47 you in contact with me this whole time with me.
Stop, I gotta back it up. Damn it, because I was reading. And they said that the people, right at that moment, the CPR, the YMCA came out with a statement, said that they was making sure that they had informed the family and all that fly stuff. Remember that statement that we saw earlier?
They said their staff followed the correct protocol. They were in contact with the family the whole time, which is not what you're saying. So I guess
no.
What's your response to that?
No, they were not in contact with me the whole time. I mean, lunchtime for my son's classroom is like 11:30. I got the phone call at 11:47. The phone call was less than a minute long. There's no way from 11:30 to 11:47 you in contact with me this whole time with me living 3 minutes down the street.
Whoa, stop. She just messed it up. Watch this. She said it, they wrong.
Not in contact with me the whole time.
They was not in contact with me the whole time.
Lunchtime for my son's classroom is like 11:30.
Lunchtime is from 11:30. Write that there down. I'm going to show y'all what she just did, which messed up everything.
I got the phone call at 11:47.
47.
The phone call was less than a minute long.
Got it.
There's no way from 11:30 to 11:47 you in contact with me this whole time with me living 3 minutes down the street.
Sometimes we not that bright, and sometimes when we is emotional, we shouldn't be talking. She said, no, they was not with me the whole time. They was not in contact with me the whole time. My child's lunch start at 11:30. They contacted me at 11:47. So there's no way that they could have been in contact with me the whole time. Do y'all understand that she's making it like her son ate the meatball and choked on a meatball at 11:30. This is why she was saying earlier it was 15 minutes. They waited 15 minutes. Do y'all? This is crazy. Listen, Linda. Girl, shut your mouth. There ain't no way that they was in contact with me. Lunch started at 11:30. Do y'all understand that y'all have to, and if y'all haven't worked in school, hell, you all have been children. It takes a few seconds or a few minutes to get your kids in line. Well, hell, this is a daycare, so they don't have to get the kids in line. They just have to prepare their eating places. All right, everybody, it's time for lunch. Let's sit at the table or let's go to the bathroom and wash our hands and go back and sit at the table and get ready for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Because he's 2 years old, so he can walk to the bathroom. Let's wash everybody's hands, yada, yada, yada. Get clean and sit at the table. And now we're going to bring out the food. Maybe that starts at 11:30. What are you talking about? She's acting like he ate the food at 11:30, started choking at 11:30, and they did not call her and inform her until 47. Girl, you shouldn't answer questions.
Which is not what you're saying.
And she is taking whole time for the statement of the whole time, meaning from 11:30 to 11:47, the whole time from when he started choking until she was contacted. That's how she's taking the term whole time. Girl, ain't nobody still the goddamn phone with you the whole damn time some shit going on. That's stupid. But listen.
No. They were not in contact with me the whole time. I mean, lunchtime for my son's classroom is like 11:30. I got the phone call at 11:47. The phone call was less than a minute long. There's no way from 11:30 to 11:47 you in contact with me this whole time with me living 3 minutes down the street.
I told y'all, that whole time thing, she thinking it's from 11:30 to the time that they call her. And it was only a minute long. So how could it have been the whole time when during that time it was 17 minutes? It's crazy out here in these streets. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. He says, sounds like the school did what they could. I'm in agreement with you. I am in agreement with you, and this could just have been an accident.
There's no way for me to sit there and just listen to that. That just angers me because they are parents themselves. Some of them have children that go to the same daycare. So for them to even have the audacity to say that they talked to me the whole process through.
You see that? She's using the whole process from the time it supposedly happened. I bet our Lighter Hugh Sisters reporters is listening to her respond to the statement that the YMCA made and was like, what the hell is she talking about?
Is a slap to my face, especially when they've been knowing me since 2020, when they took care of my firstborn with my daughter. So they know me personally. Even when I was serving, they know me personally. So it's a slap to my face. I'm pregnant and you guys are putting me in a situation with my child that I'm carrying now.
Did I not tell y'all? Hell, not just me. Somebody else had done said she's self-centered. Y'all see what she just did too? They put her in the situation knowing that she's pregnant. So you're saying that they purposely put you in a situation?
So it's a slap to my face. I'm pregnant and you guys are putting me in a situation with my child that I'm carrying now. And for you to sit up there and make that statement like that, as if you called me his father and all of his emergency contacts, that's absolutely not true.
That's not what they said. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $5 cash out. Say, Pastor, I smell a lawsuit. Listen. That's why she got them lawyers there. That is why she got them lawyers there. This that self-centered shit. That baby say, and they acting like that they called me the father and everybody else who was on his emergency contact card. That is a lie. They ain't say that they contacted everybody. They contacted you.
With my child that I'm carrying now. And for you to sit up there and make that statement like that, as if you called me his father and all of his emergency contacts, that's absolutely not true.
They didn't say that.
No one called us until the last minute. My son was not breathing. 3 people did CPR on him prior to us even getting there. And not one phone call until after they called EMS.
She says, so not one phone call until after they called EMS. So, they called EMS at 44. They called her at 47. Said 3 people had done did CPR on him. But remember, she said that when she got the call at 47, they said that the baby was straight, just come on around here. And again, it take me back to the beginning to where I was like, well, why in the hell would they want her to come on out there? So the person who had done call her was just dead ass wrong, or we're not getting the full story of what was said when she got the phone call.
Were they not trained properly? What do you think?
That's what we're waiting for answers on that. And
so the question was, do you think that the people wasn't trained?
Not one phone call until after they called EMS.
Did they attempt to Heimlich? Were they not trained properly? What do you think?
That's what we're waiting for answers on.
And that's what I was saying too. Now, if they was not CPS, the CPR trained, then that's a hell of a lawsuit.
And I think the police department, along with DCF and the medical examiner, will provide us with answers. Children choke. It's a fact of life. As a parent, I know that. Vanessa knows that. This should never have happened.
We're going to answer the voicemail, or they got in touch with you right?
Okay, did they get in contact with the voicemail or get in contact with her? Let's see.
They got in touch with me 17 minutes later.
Do y'all understand? I told y'all they got in contact with me 17 minutes later. She said lunch started at 11:30. This bitch really think that the child started choking at 11:30 immediately when lunch started.
How long have you been bringing your son to that facility?
He's been going there for 2 years. So
Your child been going to that daycare for 2 years and he's 2 years old? You say if this happened at 11:35, they was trying to save the child and then called 911 and then called the parents. She is not going to be the first call. Oh, that's a fact right there. She should not be speaking. Her lawyers are doing bad. Yeah, watch this. I can believe that the lawyers had done told her we shouldn't even be doing this. I believe that she said, I'm a veteran. I need to speak out. I need to let people know my son's story. Because she's messing this all up.
Ever since he was small, he's been in their infant room and worked his way up to the toddler room.
Been there in the infant room, and that's why I be trying to tell y'all ladies, you all should not be having children if you don't have a plan. If you can't sit on with your goddamn children at least until they're 3, y'all should not be producing children. But can't nobody tell you nothing. You're just going to follow society. Well, I can have a baby and still have a damn career. Your child should not have been, your 2-year-old should have not been going to the daycare for 2 years already. That means from infant. That means that you went back to work like 6 weeks later. Oh, but she's a veteran, so she probably had to go back to the service. Is that how it worked?
With no incidents. Same thing with my daughter. No incidents back in 2020.
So it's not like, so watch this. This is why she need to shut up. Now she's speaking highly of the daycare. She's speaking highly of the daycare now. She's been dealing with daycare for a very, very long time without one incident, without one complaint, not one problem, not anything. It's going to be very, very difficult for her to get some paper.
Years. So ever since he was small, he's been in their infant room and worked his way up to the toddler room with no incidents. Same thing with my daughter. No incidents back in 2020.
So that means that the YMCA is a good place to send your children when you have to work.
She stayed with them all the way till 5 years old, so it was time for her to go to elementary school.
Your daughter stayed that she was 5 years. Not one incident, not one complaint. Do y'all even understand if this shit gonna go to trial or if it was to go to trial, which I doubt if it go to trial. If anything, these people is gonna offer a settlement. If anything, and it's gonna be, listen, we'll pay for your child to get buried and shit like that right there. We may give you like $100,000. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not that, I don't think that she's gonna get anything. Because I don't think that there's any neglect on their part, and they will have to prove neglect. So I hope that all them people is certified. He said, no, Willie, the YMCA is not negligent. Listen, I am in agreement with you.
So of course I trust them to take care of my son. I put him on a list before he was even born. That's how much I trusted them.
That's how much faith you had in the YMCA. Any good lawyer would do like a cross-examination and say exactly what I just said. So you trusted them because they did such a good job for so long that even before your child was born, you put them on the list. So it seems to be that this is a good place of business. This is a place that you could actually say, care about children. Like, what are we doing? You said that baby probably get like 10 stacks. You say, Willie, she ain't married. The child been going since 2 years old. He's just daddy number 4. Ooh.
Just for this to happen, my son didn't even make it out. My son didn't even make it out. He passed away in front of his cubby.
Passed away in front of his cubby. He didn't even make it out. What is a cubby? Is that his teddy bear? Do we have like do we call like a teddy bear a cubby? And then think about it. If she just said he passed away in front of his cubby, do y'all think that the cubby was in the hospital or the cubby was at the daycare? I would say that the cubby is at the daycare. So then she know that he died at the daycare and not at the hospital. He said, Willie, her daughter is 5. The son that passed is 2, about to have 1 in 2025. When and where was she ever working? She might not even be a vet. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good point. That's a good point. Listen, if that baby out here lying about she a vet, that's a damn shame. They say, Willie, they keep their personal items when they arrive, like coats and other things that they bring. Oh, okay. He say she's just a National Guard. Baby, probably just a little National Guard. She go on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I can't even go back to go get his book bag because I can't do it. As soon as I go past his cubby, I'm just going to see him just laying there.
So what's a cubby, y'all? She can't go back to the school to get, where he puts his coat. Oh, a cubby hole. Oh, a cubby hole. She can't go to like the cubby hole thing. Shout out to Pooey Lou for the $2.25 cash out. Say for teaching knowledge to those who don't know. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. So a cubby hole. She can't even go back to the school to go and get the book bag because once she passed the cubby hole, she do what, baby?
As soon as I go past his cubby, I'm just going to see him just laying there.
I'm going to see him just laying there. So she's projecting. She's projecting. Cubby, a bare locker with no door. Oh, okay. It says she has a helicopter tattoo on her arm. Oh, yeah. She showed her do got a helicopter tattoo on her arm. And if you look like right up under the tattoo, this line right here, it looks like that would be like a soldier hanging from the bottom of the tattoo, like if they went on head on and picked the soldier up and he grabbed the rope and all right, okay, that's what's up. She could be one. She said that cause once I walk past the cubby, I'm gonna see his body just laying there. How do you know that?
I have to go get his book bag because I can't do it. As soon as I go past his cubby, I'm just gonna see him just laying there.
And she have to lay in there. She's trying to bring up stuff, y'all. I don't like that she did this.
Were they watching him as he was eating?
Was they watching him as he was eating?
That's something we hope to get the answer to when we get the police report. And we believe there's also a surveillance video, which we're going to ask that be preserved so we can get the answers that the
Oh, there's surveillance video.
family deserves.
What's your message to the facility
That's going to be real interesting.
right now?
The message I want to put out there is just be honest. It's not like my family is out here rioting and destroying property. Just be honest, because this type of stuff shouldn't happen. And obviously it's a mistake on their behalf. So own your mistake. Because if it was me on the other hand...
Y'all hear what she just said? It's a mistake on their behalf. Girl, shut your mouth. Damn, somebody shut her mouth. Now you agree that it's a mistake. People don't pay for mistakes.
I would be in handcuffs. It wouldn't have been no questions about it. But because it's a facility, it's a longer process. No one's arrested. Nothing is happening. So I gotta suffer and watch everybody just go on with their life where my son is gone. And I just want them to understand, put yourself in my shoes. You guys were taking care of my kid. And now you're saying that you guys were in touch with us the whole time, which is not even true. Just be honest. Give whatever you need to give so that way we can just get the answers. We at least deserve that. My family don't deserve to be in the dark because they want to save their company. At this point, it doesn't matter about protocol. Just have some type of humanity about yourself and put yourself in my shoes as a parent. You're going to want answers. And that's all I have to say to them.
Thank you.
Did someone start a GoFundMe?
Not yet.
He said that somebody started GoFundMe or anything. She said not yet. You's a veteran. And you finna start a GoFundMe. Hell, they probably got the GoFundMe. We gonna find out.
We're working on it.
Yeah, she just ruined her case. This is not even going to court. He said no one would be charged with the death of this child. Wait, hold on. She laughed after she said not yet. Hold on.
Thank you.
Did someone start a GoFundMe?
Not yet. We're working on it.
We working on it. But you ain't got no insurance and you a vet for your child when you finna have another child. Broke. I can't take you serious.
And lastly, just how do you want people to remember your son?
I just want them to remember my son as a loving boy. He was so sweet. And he was such a strong kid for his age. And so smart. He picked up on things quick. He was in the kitchen trying to learn how to cook like his father. His father's a chef. And he just picked up on seasonings and spatulas. He just picked on it so quick. And very protective over his sibling. Very protective over his sister. Yes, he was the youngest one, but...
The 2-year-old is very protective over his sister. He says she is a vet, not retired, bro. She did a few years. He said nothing over 20. She probably signed up for 2 to 4 years, something like that right there. But the reason that I point to, bitch ain't got no insurance and like she's a vet, like you, like I would think that people in the military know about life insurance. Like I would just assume, and my assumption would be wrong, that they would just like know more about life insurance. I don't get it. Like it's so cheap. I don't understand.
He was very headstrong when it come down to her.
He was headstrong when it came down to protecting his sister. Remember, he's a 2-year-old boy.
And I just want them to remember my son as being a sweet boy. A sweet boy that was just kind and so playful and just loved to play tag in the house. I just want everybody to just learn from this and just take it from me.
Say I'm so sick of crying, fake ass crying and shit. Oh, I can't take her serious. Listen, I'm gonna come right back to this. I'm gonna come right back to this. I got to do something. Where's my thing? Oh, all right. I'm gonna come right back to this, but I got to put this here up on the screen because, hold on, I got to grab it like this. I got to put this up on the screen because this is how we're going to end the show. This is how we're going to end the show. Right now, I'm opening it up in other places. I'm doing that now. Opening up in other places. This is how we're going to end the show. We're not going to end on YT. We're going to end in the other places. I had to put that up so it can show on over there. Do that right there. Push that back. Grab this back on up. Push this. Hold on. I'm waiting on my thing to come back. Bam. And there it is. Slide that back on there. Push this back. A few seconds. Go ahead, sister.
I just want everybody to just learn from this and just take it from me. Just if you feel like
it sound like she laughs. You got the come on, man. God damn, talk. Shout out to Andre for the $1 cash app. We say gonna let 5 year and the new baby go there still to see the cubby. Oh, that's a good question. Wait, no. No, the 5-year-old is in school in elementary school. But where's she gonna put the new baby at?
To keep your kid home, just keep them home until stuff like this stop, because it shouldn't be happening.
Say that there again. The lady had asked her, "Do you have anything to say to other parents and stuff like that?"
And just love to play tag in the house. I just want everybody to just learn from this and just take it from me. Just if you feel like you need to keep your kid home, just keep them home until stuff like this stop.
You can take it from me. You can learn from me. You should keep your kids home if in case just until this type of stuff stops. You should keep your kid home. Learn from me. You may want to keep your kids home until this type of stuff stops. You mean children choking? Is that what she mean?
It shouldn't be happening. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm saddened.
Okay.
I'm real saddened, Sugar. You shouldn't have been talking. Oh, that was horrible. I ain't seen one horrible like that right there in a good little minute, though, to be honest with you. Baby. I did say that I'm gonna, let's see, because that right there was 2 days ago. They was working on the GoFundMe. That's what she had done said. Let's go on down. Let's see if we can link to the GoFundMe. We finna see. Oh, no. We finna see. Oh, come on now. Get all that out the way. Yada. About the previous violations. Let's see what they're talking about. Records show that I thought that this was the YMCA. This the YWCA. What the hell is the YWCA? Oh, I done put the YMCA out there on blast, and this had nothing to do with the YMCA. They might try to sue me. Listen, the YMCA, I got it wrong. This is not y'all. But the records show that the YWCA has had violations that resulted in state actions and, in some cases, fines. The most recent inspection was in October that resulted in a corrective action plan, which included making sure that the exits are not blocked and replacing cribs that were not well constructed. The facility had also been cited in the past for improper supervision and improper discipline. In one case, a staff member forcefully held down a child during nap. You say those matters were addressed and that cases are now closed. Okay, bam. All of that right there that they just said ain't got nothing to do with this case. Why? She said publicly that her child and children has been going to this daycare without an issue for 5 whole years. So regardless of all of this right here, ain't got nothing to do with this right here, because in her mind, this place was a good place. The people was good people. Shout out to Red Eagle for the $2 super chat. He say she want that Hulk Hogan sympathy. That baby ain't gonna get it. She wish she could. She wish she could. Let me find little buddy name real quick. Let me find his name. Or hell, I can use her name. And how old did they say that she was? Or did they say how old she was? I'm strolling and it's not giving me an age of her. I don't know how old she is, but let me tap on the GoFundMe real quick to see what we got, cause girl, damn, you mess yourself up, sugar. Let's see. 1, 2. I'm seeing 2. Okay, so I'm seeing 2. 2 of them, and one of them have 0, so that was probably made by somebody else. Girl, if y'all would like to help out the family. If y'all would like to help out the family. He said, YWCA, you watch children at home. Listen, you said that you're going to guess that she's 27. She looks about 28. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, she looking in her 20s. Female, retired military, multiple children, no safety net. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Listen, and I've never understood that. For the most part, when a lot of these people, especially females, they go into the military and they don't even go for the whole stretch. They may go 2 to 4 years, maybe 6, and then be like, enough is enough. I'm finna go on to get on out. But then when they get on out, they ain't got no goddamn plan because they have no skills. So they get out. A lot of them be like, I don't make enough money, and this and this while I'm in the military. So when they get out of jail with no skills, they say that they don't make enough money. That's why they're getting out. And then they would get a job paying like $20 or something like that right there, right? And now they feel like they making like a lot of money because they may see an increase in pay, right? Forgetting the same fact you see in that increase in pay and you don't have insurances. You don't get the discounts. See, the military, they may pay you less than a job out here in the streets, but you is 100% on medical. That plays a huge role in your finances. See, you can get paid more an hour and get more every 2 weeks. Yeah. But you ain't included your damn insurances at all. But anyway, if y'all would like to support the family, send our baby boy home to rest. They asked for 8 stacks. They got 5. Willie Williams also have a GoFundMe. The link is down there in the description. My family and I are looking to lay our precious baby boy to rest. He was taken away from us at 2 years old and in the hands of the YWCA in New Britain, Cincinnati. We want to properly bury our son so he can be with his family in Jesus' hands. Please help spread the awareness to send our baby boy home. Please help spread the awareness to send our baby boy home. Am I missing something with that sentence? There's something about that sentence. Just ain't sitting right with me right now. Please help spread the awareness to send our baby boy home. What is they trying to make us aware of? Is they trying to, like you just said, like shame YWCA? Yeah, it sounds like that they gonna cremate Shouty. Oh, I keep saying Cincinnati. I am so sorry, Connecticut. CT is Connecticut. The hell I keep saying Cincinnati for? Makes no sense, but players mess up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's bad wording. That's really, really bad wording. He was taken away from us. Who takes life? Don't only God take life? Say Willie, GoFundMe wrote its part of the package deal. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. It's just him. Yeah. See, say defamation occurs when one person publishes a false statement that tends to harm the reputation of another person. Yep. Damn, little buddy. It happens to the best of us, but since she said about Jesus, we want to properly bury our son so he can be with his family in Jesus' hands. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I don't know what else to say with that. Yeah, poorly written. Poorly written, and I do want to say that I do understand going through it. I get it. But Willie say hush. Shut your damn mouth. Stop talking. You ruin things that shouldn't be ruined. Speaking of daycare, speaking of children, this is something that I was supposed to point out or talk about back on Wednesday, but you know, they got beside themselves and wanted to go on to cut a play out or off, should I say. School is coming back in, right? School finna come on back in. Y'all finna be out here dropping your churn off of their other parents and stuff, as you should, getting churn hell on from around here. In one charter school in Memphis, they is banning, hold on, I gotta grab this right here. At a charter school in Memphis, they is banning Jordans, the tennis shoe, from schools. Your child cannot wear Jordans coming to the school this new year in 2025. Go ahead.
One Memphis charter school is facing questions about its dress code and what styles of shoes can and can't be worn when students go back to class.
Yeah, Jordans, for instance, are off limits at the Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering. But as WRG's Mike Sirianni reports, that policy may change when school starts Monday.
That's a deep one, and it's probably going to cause some records with the ones that do have the Jordans or wants to wear the Jordans to school. So
Tuesday, Emmanuel Hardaway was registering his 11-year-old son at Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering in Midtown. Hardaway was unaware of the charter school's dress code policy, stating Jordan sneakers are no longer an approved shoe option, and students must wear black casual or dress shoes.
Stop it. Let's see what the problem is. Please note that Jordans are no longer an approved shoe option for the school dress code. Approved footwear includes Vans, Air Force Ones, all black tennis shoes, and dress shoes. I wonder why they picked Air Force Ones and why they picked Vans. They real slick on this right here. Shout out to Dada for the $1 cash out. You say the top of the day. Appreciate that right there. For real though. They pick Vans, and in my mind, dark hue folk, they don't wear Vans, so that's I'm guessing for lighter hue folks, and they didn't want to be racist, right? They didn't want to be like one-sided, so they gave the Vans to our lighter hue brothers and sisters. They gave the Air Force Ones to the dark hue brothers and sisters out here in these streets. He said all black tennis shoes, that's universal, it's black, so we can't be racist, and dress shoes, which should be a great option for students. He said they're about to get a cut of the money from Nikes and Vans. Got to be more careful. There it is.
Or dress shoes.
It's a new one on me. I just went shopping yesterday to get my kids some shoes, and Jordan was not one of my picks.
Me either. I'd never buy Jordan.
They do have all black Nikes, but they aren't Jordans.
Right.
However, the policy regarding Jordans took on a different tone with a social media post issued Monday, reading in part, quote, "Dear Mace family, we sincerely regret any confusion caused by our recent post regarding Jordans. Historically, Jordans have frequently been associated with uniform infractions, which led to the reminder. We recognize the importance of personal expression and comfort. We are committed to ensuring that shoe choice does not become a barrier to education or belonging," end quote. Emmanuel Hardaway feels too much emphasis is being placed on footwear.
It should be, because like it says, what was that last line that these people just used? We are committed to ensure that the shoe choice does not become a barrier to education or belonging. Y'all do understand that you get looked down on if you don't have on Jordans. Can we just keep it 100? You get looked down on if you don't have Jordans, but you can have any other shoe. Your ass ain't got them J's on. Hell no. You have chicks who will not talk to you in school if you don't wear Jordans. See, a lot of y'all wouldn't even much know about that right there, because y'all don't be hollering at chicks out here. I'm just trying to tell you something that some other dudes had problems with. Go ahead.
Education or belonging, end quote. Emmanuel Hardaway feels too much emphasis is being placed on footwear.
I just, try to get what they need. As far as the dress code is concerned, I'm with that. And I want to be within budget as well.
School officials plan to, quote, revisit this policy with our scholars at the start of the school year, end quote. For your news leader in Midtown, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Now, no one at the Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering would go on camera about the Jordans issue and referred us instead to their social media post. You can view the entire post by clicking this story on.
That's what's up. Listen. It has not been as many, or we haven't heard a lot about the kids getting beat up, jumped, and robbed for Jordans. So I just want to say this right here before I put up the comment section. I want to say this right here. It should have been put in place back when we was in school. Back when we was in school, you had to get killed. Remember the starter jackets, you get killed. Remember the bubble jackets, you used to get killed. Hell, you used to get beat up for the members only jacket, didn't it? But that was typically happening to doggy students. Yeah. And the schools did not come up with, well, hell, we're just gonna ban the shoes. The schools didn't come up with that right there. So shout out to the school for actually coming up with that, and they're not even having children being killed. I'm saying that's a good thing. Let's see what some of these people are saying in the comment section. He says saying no to Jordans, but yes to black Air Force Ones is diabolical. He said they need to ban Crocs. And say Adidas have invested millions in the school. Jordans is oddly specific. You can wear Nikes, just not Jordans. So LeBron's, Kobe, KD's, etc. are all fine. Yes. See, maybe these people who is commenting have no idea what comes with Jordans. You can buy your children Jordan, it just can't come out. You just can't wear them out here. You know what I'm saying? They say nobody fighting over books. That's a good one right there. They say like 50 pair of Jordans released this year already. You know about 60% of them kids gonna have some J's. Oh, that's a fact. And then we need to start suspending students, because watch this. They already got the J's, right? The new J's had them drop. Hell, a few new J's had them drop. I saw it on Facebook. There's some parents is going to try the system. They're going to send their children to the school with them J's on. I hope that the school write suspensions, detentions, first warnings. And you only may get one warning. We not doing this because you as a parent should know the dress code. Kids is too worried about what's on their body instead of what's going in their head to worry about how they look and not about what they know. That's a great point right there. Because like back in the days when they came out with mandatory uniforms, so many parents got upset. But I thought that was a very, very good thing because now you did not, kids will not be arguing about what they wore to school. Kids would not have a chance to say, your mama them po, your daddy them po, and you can't afford this. Why? Because we got on the same thing. Ban those cheap Air Force Ones so the kids won't have to walk around like penguins trying not to crease the shoes. Hell no. He say if they want all the kids to dress alike to not hurt anyone's feelings, then they should issue the uniforms and shoes for all students. Well, not issue them. They should make it mandatory that this is the uniform. Not buy them no damn uniforms. That's for us parents out here. You say then they can go back to focusing on education. And hell, I hope that this charter school also bans phones in schools. If you want all these kids to dress alike to not hurt anyone. Oh, I just read that right there. Dress codes in schools are badly needed in schools. Yes, they are. Dress codes in schools will help prevent a lot of unnecessary confrontations as some kids are teased because they can't afford the clothes. Right? You say other kids are wearing. Yes. That's absolutely correct. Employers have a dress code also, and those kids are there to learn and not for fashion. I like what these people are saying, though. You say, I see no problem with this. Focus should be on education. That's a fact. Good. Memphis parents and students shall need to focus on their education instead of trying to fix and flex. Well, to flex and impress. The urge to deck kids out in Jordan name brand items when majority of the city, including the ones buying the Jordans, are at close to and below poverty level is ridiculous. All of the public charter Memphis schools need to follow suit. Yeah. All schools need to follow suit. I like what they're doing. Move right along. I ain't going to much hold you. Just in my mind. You say Jordans are for followers. Yeah, I've never bought a pair of Jordans. Now, listen, I don't know if Jordans feel good. I have no idea. No idea how Jordans feel. I've heard people say, well, Jordans feel great. They're good shoes and all that. I've never put my foot in a Jordan. Ever. Never tried them on. I guess because I didn't want to be like everybody else anyway. You know what I'm saying? I know. Well, Willie, you couldn't afford no J's. All right. But every time J's drop, I've been doing it for years. I just keep buying stock. You can afford J's, but I can't. I can afford the stocks though. I can afford the stocks though. I just can't afford the shoes. You know what I'm saying? So, my bad. I feel like a failure. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. We got a smash and grab out here at a jewelry kiosk in the grocery store. Y'all have a jewelry store in the what state this in? Oh, Houston. Houston got jewelry kiosks in grocery stores.
Pearland and League City police say that they need your help finding groups of thieves who are smashing and grabbing at jewelry kiosks in grocery stores. Fox 46's Leslie Delspoor is live for us at a food town over in Pearland where one of the robberies took place. Leslie.
Yeah, one woman who didn't want to be identified said thieves came into this store behind me and took tons of jewelry. Take a look at the video.
They covered their faces, they put the gloves, and they are all prepared. And they knew that what showcases they has to break and what stuff they need to take it because the plated.
Is this water and soda over here and shit? Well, Is the kiosk like in the middle of the supermarket?
One gold-plated, one silver. They didn't took it. Only gold, diamonds. They took it and they just ran in 7 seconds.
On July.
Did y'all see what just happened? A cashier pushed the shopping cart. It was hard to see because he's over here like in the faded area.
They
Watch this.
took it and they just...
Right there. Him. He pushed the cart. Y'all gotta watch him again. Look. Watch it.
They didn't took it. Only gold, diamonds. They took it and they
Right
just
here.
ran in 7 seconds.
On July.
Now, if that young fella who wasn't even bothering you would have went on ahead on the pull that little five, you'd have been crying to your mama. Go ahead.
22nd, just before 5 p.m. Pearland police say 5 men in masks came into this store with a hammer, smashed the glass of a jewelry kiosk, took some items, and left. In this surveillance video, you see the employee watching in shock and fear. In seconds, you can hear glass smashing and quickly see the thieves come into the frame in different colored hoodies with...
So he all around the drinks and stuff. Then we got the waters and the sodas and shit.
face masks, continuing to smash glass, ripping items from the case.
100% they are professionals. This is not the first time.
The kids is pros.
They know, and the thing, they knew this thing that 1 minute police will come within a 1 minute, but they left within 7 or 8 seconds.
Pearland police say the thieves quickly left this parking lot in a black Genesis SUV, but the same scenario played out in League City, July 28th. Multiple men were wearing masks and hoodies, smashing and grabbing at an HEB along the South Gulf Freeway, according to League City police. The woman we spoke to says she doesn't believe the thieves are new at this.
Maybe they came as a customer and they found which one is the expensive one, which one is the fake one. So this is our idea. Maybe they came as a customer before, but we don't know. We have to entertain every customer.
This is not the first time. He said it's not a kiosk. That's not a kiosk. He say it's the people who owns it and knows that people do this and why have it out there like that. Well, it is like at the jewelry stores and stuff like that. They have to have things inside the glass things, and people they'll come in there and bust the glasses. They have to do this to present it to people to let people know, here, look, this is what we have to offer. So it's damn near like a lose-lose, when it comes down to somebody trying to steal something, because they have to put it on display. Like they have to display it.
Now, Pearland and League City Police don't know if these robberies are connected, but if you have any information, you are urged to call their departments. Reporting live in Pearland.
She's like a real cute sister, but I just want to say that this is too... Is it too high or is it too big? The hair may be too big, or right up in here and here maybe it's sitting too high. It's been some that's been like throwing me off about her. I was like, oh, but she is cute though. But damn it, let me see it again.
Now, Pearland.
See like right up in that, like it's too high or something. Or too big, right? It can't just be me. But listen, I still say that the baby cute though. But it was something that was throwing me off in the beginning.
Yeah,
it's too big. It is too big. Mm-hmm. She have a small face. It's something. It's something. The part is not centered. Yeah. That like it's something. Listen, y'all, I know her because I know women. You know what I'm saying?
Woman who didn't want to be identified said,
I didn't say that she ugly. I didn't say that she bad looking. I ain't said none of that. All I said was it's something that she shouldn't be doing. Something around here that shouldn't be done. Anyway, y'all, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Thank you. Now why is that? Oh, I ain't even got to pull it up over it. That is so stupid to me. I ain't even much got it posted to even help myself. Listen, y'all got to go in the description. We live. We live on the green and we live on the blue. We live on the green and we live on the blue. That's how we're going to end the show. We're going to end the show on the green and the blue. Links is down there in the description. I didn't even promote my thing on the website. Got to get this up here before I even cross over. Grab that right there. Bam, do that. Hold on. Sure I can promote it. Oh, whoa, slow me down, pimp. Slow me down. Grab that, do that. Bam, got that there out. Got that there out. Let me produce it on over here real quick. Hit that one more again. 1 second, you good peoples. Let me grab. Ooh, that's a big baby right there. I'm gonna have to show y'all that right there. Post that. Ooh, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at as soon as we big babies. Hearing these great. Listen, give y'all something to pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news on this wonderful STD Friday. Bam, y'all. We is screaming. We also in the green. Y'all know I can't say it out loud. The green and the blue. That's where we're going to end the show at. Please be round. Please go ahead on and check that out. Willie, I can't find you over there. Links is down there in the description. No excuses. No excuses, because we're finna close out on YT. We're finna close out on YT, man. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly noon. We have 170 thumbs up. We should have been able to get over 200, but y'all know how they be treating the player. I appreciate that right there. And for those of you who is on YT, make sure that you is subscribed to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel. I may go live on the 4 channel. Link is down there in the description. Also, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, y'all finna go on around there. We finna go ahead on and close on that. Appreciate y'all for